Good evening, I'm Edison Messon, and you're watching ntTV's online report. Officials are reporting a coronavirus outbreak at a nursing home in Missouri City, Texas. City officials say there have now been 38 cases, 19 deaths, and 24 infected staff members at the Paradigm at First Colony. Missouri City does not have local oversight of nursing homes. The state of Texas does, and the mayor says that's a challenge. Claims for initial jobless benefits fell more than expected last week, with 1.2 million new Americans filing for jobless benefits. That number reported by the Labor Department this morning represents claims on a seasonal adjusted basis. It was a decrease from the prior week's 1.4 million claims. First-time jobless claims hit their high at 6.9 million in the final week of March. Claims dropped over the next 4 months but started going up again around mid-July. The American labor market has been slammed by the coronavirus, with millions of workers displaced. Some hope that last week's numbers are a sign that unemployment will again start to decline. The coronavirus poses double threats to many Americans. In addition to health crisis, millions have lost their jobs and are trying to make ends meet. John Lorick reports.
Some Americans struggle to get food on the table, especially since the $600 federal boost for unemployment benefits expired.
It's a lot harder to be able to afford fresh fruits and vegetables, the meats and the milk.
Financial insecurities have resulted in long lines at food banks and pantries in many areas.
People don't realize just how important stuff like this is.
And the number of known COVID-19 cases in the U.S. isn't the only thing on the rise. So is the cost of many items at the grocery store. The Bureau of Economic Analysis says the price tag for beef, eggs, poultry, and pork have all gone up. Analysts say some are eating fewer and smaller meals, which could have a ripple effect.
If kids aren't eating well now, they don't grow up to be as healthy. They don't do as well in school, and that has impacts further down the line. They don't make as much as adults.
Talks about another stimulus between top Democratic and White House negotiators are still in a stalemate, but both sides have agreed to reach a deal by the end of the week. And if that deadline isn't met, President Trump may get involved.
By Friday, if we haven't made significant progress and we're just too far apart, the president is prepared to take executive action.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Instagram's copycat version of TikTok is now available in the US and more than other 50 countries. The short-form video feature is called Reels, and it was launched on Wednesday. Instagram owner Facebook has a habit of copying features from rivals, and Reels is nearly a carbon copy of TikTok. Like TikTok, Reels lets Instagram users make 15-second videos set to music or audio, including special effects. It comes amid uncertainty about TikTok's future in the US. Recent days have seen threats from President Trump to ban TikTok, as well as discussions about the potential US takeover of the app by Microsoft. Trump also threatened to shut down if an acquisition of TikTok does not include, in quote, substantial amount of money going to the US Treasury. Chinese state media this week is blasting Washington for what it calls the United States' nasty treatment of TikTok. For the second day in a row, the Chinese Foreign Ministry has been repeating Beijing's opposition to Washington's move to force the sale of TikTok, calling this blatant bullying and political manipulation. The Trump administration is making the case on national security grounds, but it can be argued that it's given China a taste of its own medicine, as no U.S. tech companies are available for use in China, and TikTok may be casualties of this approach. The Trump administration has set a deadline for the purchase of TikTok to a U.S. company by September 15th, or it will be shut down. August 6, 1945, 8:16 a.m. It was 75 years ago that the United States dropped the first atomic bomb, which detonated over Hiroshima, Japan. The weapon, nicknamed Little Boy, killed 70,000 people on impact, and later tens of thousands more from burns or radiation-related illness. The bomb being followed by another in Nagasaki led to Japan's surrender and the end of the Second World War. As national COVID numbers eclipse 4.8 million cases and are almost 160,000 deaths, Texas also approaches the milestone of 500,000 cases. These are our numbers in the Metroplex today. Dallas County reported 508 new cases of coronavirus, while Tarrant County saw a new caseload of 1,673 of COVID-19. Denton County reported 130 new coronavirus cases, and Collin County reported 124 new cases of COVID-19. Fear and concern over the coronavirus can lead to more stress for all of us, but during this pandemic, one child psychologist says he's seen a significant increase in mental health issues among children. Mandy Geither now with ways parents can help in today's Health Minute.
Fear of getting sick, concerns over masks, unemployment, isolation, and anxiety over it all. This pandemic has been hard on everyone, especially children.
It's almost a perfect storm, if you will, of factors that really increase the stress.
Ryan Madigan, a child psychologist and founder of the Boston Child Study Center, says during this pandemic, he's seen a 40% rise in psychological problems in children.
Children are sponges, and they pick up on far more than we realize.
With school around the corner, Madigan says it's especially important for parents to maintain a balance, be vigilant about things like social distancing, masks, hand washing, but also explain that these things are being done to keep everyone safe.
Uncertainty breeds fear. So the more uncertainty there is for the child about what's going on, the more anxiety is going to follow.
Talking to your child about what they're feeling can also help ease the worry.
And if we can embody as a culture a way of sort of listening, learning to listen to emotions rather than ignore, fight, or dismiss them, I think we'll all be a lot healthier in the long run.
For today's Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
The psychology says parents also need to make sure that they're taking care of their own mental health so that they are able to be there for their children. Here in Texas, Whataburger is almost a religion, and the fast food chain is celebrating its 70th birthday with a giveaway. Here's your chance to get a free burger. Whataburger is offering buy one, get one free deals on its original Whataburgers. The deal only works with the Whataburger app and online orders. It's slated to last through Sunday, so get to your nearest Whataburger while the deal lasts. You can follow us on our Twitter at ntTV_news for the latest. Thank you for watching and have a safe weekend.